So imagine, in every generation is a chosen one who stands against the vampires, and she alone will defeat them. So we start off by creeping down this dark-skinned hallway, and it goes into a classroom and the window get broken by the Fonz and his lady. Bro look like 1950s bad boy Mark Wahlberg. Now she's scared cause she hears something, and so he go and check it, there's nothing there. Then she turn into a Ferengi vampire and bite him. It's like that Thriller scene, but white and in reverse. Then here come this rockin' ass theme song. Wow, 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 wow. Now you in the clueless bed dreaming about Ferengi vampires and such instead of dreamy boys. Your mom wake you up for the first day of school. Cute 90s rockin' teenagers. You get there and he's skateboarding on the crowded sidewalk because he don't respect personal space. He see you and hit the stairs, and then he run into his nerdy friend. Bro here is like, there's a new girl, and that's you. You talking to the fat-faced Rick Moranis principal about your school record, and it is bad. Apparently you burned down the school gym because there was vampires in there. Blade went to Russia, so you had to do what it do. You can't tell him that though. He tell you in a nice way that the kind of behavior that you was exhibiting don't fly here. You walk out, somebody bump into you and knock your stuff over. That's when skateboard boys see it and try and help and kick game to you in the process. But he gameless. Then he find your wooden stake. You in class and this girl trying to make friends with you. She like, you can hang out with us, but only if you cool. Then she bully this nerdy girl in the Catholic school outfit right in front of you. She trying to bully groom you. Then she invite you to a party in the hood. She got a strong face. You go into the library and find British library man who kinda look like an older version of the skateboard kid. He show you this book about vampires and you like, I'm not looking for that, and then you leave. You offended that he assumed you a vampire slayer even though you are one, but he don't know you like that. Now this girl and this other girl are gossiping about you. She opened her locker and Fonz Wahlberg's body come out and she screamed like this. Now, Catholic school girl is eating lunch by herself, and so you go make friends with her because she's smart and you don't want to fail your classes. That's when you find out that the librarian you met earlier is brand spanking new. Then here comes skateboard boy and his friend Jesse. I hope you had the time of your life. He give you back your vampire dildo and don't ask any questions. Then here comes strong face clueless talking about how gym was canceled because dead Wahlberg Fonz. Now you trying to find out details of how he died, and she is like, ew. That's when you sneak into the gym to investigate, and that's when you see he got vampire attacked. Then you go see the librarian man like, they got vampires here too. I was trying to avoid them. They got me in trouble in my last school. So he like, well, the boy come back as a vampire, and you like, nah, I think he dead. But this ain't my business. And he like, oh yes it is. You the slayer, the one girl born in a generation with the skills to hunt and kill vampires. And you like, nah, I'm trying to get drunk at parties and kiss boys like the other girls here. You done with vampire killing. That's when he lets you know that monsters are coming to this town and you gotta kill them, and you like, you do it. He like, nah, cause I'm a watcher. Wrong watcher. You refuse and walk out because killing vamps ruined your social life in your last school. Meanwhile, skateboard boy is eavesdropping. She left me roses by the stairs. He tells you that you here for a reason because something super duper natural is about to happen and Sam and Dean ain't on TV yet to stop it. Meanwhile, underneath the town, creepiness is afoot. This Ferengi vampire is talking about some creature called the Sleeper. You tell your mom I'm going to the club. She like, is there gonna be boys there? And you like, mind your business, ho. I'm finna be outside like Cardi B. Now you walk into the club in the dark and you getting followed. So you bust the perfect handstand on whatever this is and kick him. It's Angel. Why he dressed like that? You question him and he like, this town is the mouth of hell. Be ready for the harvest. And you like, they got a vampires farmers market? Then he give you a cross. So you pull up to the club and Sprung Monkey is on stage. Nerd girl pulls up and talks to you about her ineptitude when it comes to kicking it to boys. You tell her stop being a punk and holla. Then you see the British librarian at the club and tell her you'll be back. He like, I'm only here cause vampires be showing up at places like this. I heard they had a party in a meat locker in New York and it was lit till Blade showed up. You like, this vampire dude warned me about something and I thought y'all was homies. He like, I don't know, bro. That's not my mans. Now y'all watching the club and Miss Clueless is talking about Epstein something. What? Jesse try her with the long face and she dub it. You still talking to dude and he like, you should be able to just tell when the vampires are around. You should be able to sense them mentally, and you peep one but by his outfit, not by your brain. And he talking to nerd girl and he leave with her. So now you gotta go save her, and that's when you accidentally threaten clueless girl. She finna call a shade room on you. You can't find nerd girl and dude is like, let me help you, and you like, nah. Meanwhile, Jesse is talking to the vampire girl from the first scene. spaghetti holes in his neck at some point. Now, King Ferengi Nosferatu is raising out of a pool of blood, showing off the Asian nail tech's handiwork. He can't pass the barrier though. Dude send out vampires to bring him food, and your nerd homie finna beat dinner. So you run into the skateboard boy, and he like, I know you kill vampires, and you like, we finna go find nerd girl, or she gonna get eaten. Meanwhile, she getting cornered by 2 vampires, and she done already bit Jesse. It's official. She's Jesse's girl. Then you pull up on this hoe and a homie. You like, get out of that silly ass DeBarge fit. You got jokes like Spider-Man. You kill one, now you doing this silly ass fight choreography. You whooping her ass, but then here come Arnold the vampire, and he's stronger than her. Then he pimp slap you while your friends run into more vampires. He like the harvest is coming. Vampires finna be back in style. I'm talking magazines, TV, hair salons. Now he finna bite you. To be continued.